Why are you being dubious?
Follow us on Nut and Bolt.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Into the Studio. This is Orion.
My name is Matt.
And we are currently Season 2, Episode 3, as of right now. We are on Craig of the Creek. If you did not get our hint from last week, that is what this show is.
Fair warning, me and Orion are not done with our watch through of Craig of the Creek, so we have spoiled some stuff for us, but if you have not watched the entire series, because the new season airs early 2023...
Okay, so now you're just taking my half the script. Okay, anyway, there is spoilers. A whole other season. And spoilers that we are not getting into. Well, actually, we are getting into the spoilers. We're not getting into Season 5. That being said,
whoa.
Also warning, we're autistic, and our brand of autisms happen to love cartoons and anime. So that's why I brought another animated show.
Cartoons and anime I love entirely.
Yes.
It's all I really watch. Well, I mean, I watched some live action. I finished Season 3 of Umbrella Academy.
Oh my god.
Finally.
Okay, now we're rambling. Anyway,
I can say
Craig of the Creek.
It's my podcast too, Dad.
We have a script to follow. Anyway, Craig of the Creek. There are at least 10 canonically queer characters in this children's TV show. And if you're not familiar with Craig of the Creek at all, if you live under a rock where queerness does not shine, you will need a synopsis. Craig of the Creek is essentially in a fictional suburban Baltimore/DC downtown area.
Basically just like in the DMV area.
In Maryland somewhere, right? There's a boy named Craig who, with his two friends, Kelsey and John Paul, which, by the way, they call him JP. I didn't know his name was John Paul until I did the research for this, which is weird.
They literally say his name so many times in the episodes that we have watched.
Well, I don't pay attention to names when I watch shows because I'm too involved. That being said, have you guys ever been kids and you have, I don't know, no one's going to resonate with this unless you're a country kid. So in this summer, we would go down and hang out in the forest, in the woods, in the creek, building little fake huts, messing around near a pond, going frogging. If you don't resonate with that, too bad for you. I had a wonderful time as a kid. That's essentially what this that's essentially what this show is like this wonderful little summertime adventure for kids who are about elementary age, I would say. Middle school, elementary age.
I think Craig is 9 and yes. JP is 1 year older than them.
Yes. So they're essentially living in is it Titular Creek? It's essentially, it's described as a kid utopia of untamed wilderness in which tribes of children reign over tree forts and dirt bike ramps. That is the official description.
It's just kids being kids, and it very much gives me the same vibe as the series Codename Kids Next Door, with all the different bases and the different brands of kids. Mm-hmm, you'll have the biker kids, or math geeky sciencey kids. They're all just grouped off into certain subsections.
Absolutely. I think my favorite kids are the sewer kids. I'll get into it later, but it's essentially okay. The show's pilot debuted directly on the Cartoon Network official app December 1st, 2017. What were we doing in 2017? Who knows? Cartoon Network was coming out with kids shows.
I was still watching Cartoon Network 2017, so I don't know how I missed this.
I don't know what it's doing. So the series officially premiered online February 19th, 2018, so a few months later. 2018, I don't know if I said 2018. 2018. And then early 2021, the season was renewed for the 4th season, and that premiered 2021 October, and our 5th season is coming out early in next year, so I'm assuming it's going to be around the same February time frame, so we won't have to wait that long, okay? Or
I am impatient. There's so many things happening in 2023, early 2023, whatever. I need them now.
So currently there's also a spin-off for Cartoonito. I don't know. It's like, I don't even. I have no idea.
Here's a Spanish lesson. If you
I-
add ito to the
Oh!
end, it's
Not
little.
me, not me peeking my microphone, but like, okay, it's for little Cartoon Network essentially.
Yeah.
It's called it's called Jessica's Big Little World. Jessica is Craig's little sister. So,
Yeah.
and there's actually an original film, Craig of the Creek, the movie that's currently in production. I'm so fucking excited for that
I
one.
am hype.
But let's get into it. Okay. Our first set of queer characters, our first lesbians of the show, is Tabitha and Courtney.
Oh my god, the
witchy.
witches.
Can I take the lesbian flag out? Hold on. Lesbian alert.
For
Lesbian
our audio
alert.
only watchers,
Lesbian alert. Lesbian alert.
for our audio only watchers or listeners, rather, they just took the lesbian flag off the wall and started waving it around. The good lesbian flag, not the turfy one.
The sunshine looking one.
Sunset.
Either way. These are our witchy little spiritual ladies who come and take over Craig, JP, and Kelsey's main base camp in the creek. Typical end of high schoolers, and going into college,
there's like
whatever.
a whole episode where it's basically like end of high school crisis, like what to do.
Yes.
That type of stuff. Teenage stuff. But yeah, in the episode The Haunted Dollhouse, they got feelings for each other. They kiss. It's great.
Oh my god. So the whole way that they're introduced is they're looking for more time to hang out with each other because Tabitha is like refusing to go to college to spend more time with her girlfriend.
Yeah.
So that's where they end up like in the creek, and it's like if my dad finds out that I'm here instead of at wherever practice, he will like kill me, kind of thing. So they're like hiding out in the woods.
Yeah.
And they're like fully like Craig and his friends are fully like, oh my god, the witches put a curse on us when like they're introduced, which is so funny because they play into it so hard. Like the girls play into it so hard.
It's so great, and it's just kind of like
Yes,
that type.
it's
of
like, oh
vibe.
yeah, everyone's playing games here, but they've flown like half tarot cards and it was like, I bestow this blessing upon you, like whatever. Hey everyone, it's Orion. I just want to give you guys a little debriefing before the next part. We lost some of the footage, and I don't know how it happened. I'm gonna assume the data got corrupted somehow when we transferred it to my computer. There's no way for me to fix it, as far as I'm aware. So it just kind of dead space. If you can see the screen, it says media offline, and that is the exact screen that it gave me while I was trying to edit.
So
Anyway, I love them.
next character is Craig's cousin Jasmine. Jasmine straight up tells Bernard, like, I'm texting my girlfriend. Mind your business.
Okay, I want to set
Girlfriend.
this one up because when I watched that, I was like freaking out. I was like, lesbians. I completely forgot about Tabitha and Courtney at this point. I'm like, I'm a fake fan. But it's like this family reunion where the cousins are coming over, and everyone who has a big family kind of understands when the cousins come over, you kind of have to interact with them and hang out with them. Like you're forcibly hanging out with them. It's a family
Unless you're
gathering.
like me, who's the brand of autistic, where I go hide in the bathroom and I like play with like the shampoo bottles.
The what? Okay, but Bernard let
No, I flashed back to a Christmas memory. I was like 8 years old, and I really ignored everyone. And I went upstairs to watch Naruto.
Oh my god, what? Okay, anyway. So, Bernard is Craig's older brother. Bernard is at the table texting his girlfriend. And I don't know how the conversation started, but Jasmine's like, what are you doing? He's like, texting my girlfriend, mind your business. And then, in a way, it was like, get off your phone kind of way. And that's how Bernard answers. And then, like, when Bernard's like, what are you doing on your phone? And she's like, texting my girlfriend, mind your business. It was really funny. I liked it. I liked the way they did that.
I want to talk about...
No, hold on. We have to take a pause. Okay, I just also want to, like, enjoy for a moment how normalized these things were in the like as they came up, where it was to me a surprise. It's like, oh fuck, they're gay or bi in some way. But like literally it was good and refreshing to see them just brought up like a normal character trait.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like this show is really just kids being kids. And like it's just life, and being queer is a part of life. So it's like it's never a big thing. It's just kind of like, oh, cool.
I just think it's funny also the amount of lesbians that are in this show. Or woman love woman, not man, not man.
Sapphic.
Yeah.
I
Just so many of them.
want to talk about Kelsey.
Fuck Kelsey. No. This is the Kitty. This is the Kelsey love household only. Kelsey is me.
Okay, so I want to talk about Kelsey and Stax. Kelsey is one of Craig's friends, as we were talking about. She has like a little PVC sword, a bird on her head named
Full
Mortimer.
on D&D.
Yeah, like very fantasy like.
Yes.
Intrigued.
Fantasy heavy.
And Stax is the library kid.
They also have like a weird fort in like the library, like fully like behind bookshelves.
Yeah, they're like
the
holed
books.
off in the library, and it's just great. But
It's the show is, by the way, everything that you wish you could have done as a kid. I don't know if I made that clear when it was like I went and played at the fort as a kid.
I will not go into my childhood. It's a very long story, but
Well, enjoy my little country bumpkin in the forest making little huts childhood. This is what this is.
if you want, I'm gonna plug my YouTube. I have a video.
Plug our YouTube, actually.
I'm gonna plug my YouTube, HyperMat14. I have a video called "I Was a K&D Operative," and it talks about my childhood.
I was like a K&D, like a K9.
Kids Next Door.
Like, yeah, I know. I know now, but I was like, how are you a dog unit? What's happening here? The K9?
Anyway, so
I got no brain.
Library kid.
Library kid Stacks.
So it was at first it was very subtle, like eluded, like does Stacks have like a crush on Kelsey? Like
it was about the book Kelsey wrote.
Yeah.
And then like Stacks is all like, I can help you get it on the shelves. We got these fake
Immediately.
barcodes.
But then there I forget what happened, but there was an episode after that involving Stacks and Kelsey where Stacks responded with something like, I only did it because I wanted something, and then Kelsey was like blushing, and it was like, oh, I was like, okay, this is a crush. This is young love.
That's in season 4, by the way, if you are wanting to go back and watch that episode, Fire and Ice.
Well, that's not what I was talking about, because I haven't watched season 4 yet. But yes.
Oh, then I'm thinking farther ahead than that.
Anyway,
Don't worry about it, don't worry about it, don't worry about it.
episode Fire and Ice, it really focuses on Kelsey and Stack's relationship, and then as they confess their love to each other.
They confess their feelings. Also, Kelsey does this cool like narration thing. Everyone's like, oh my god, that's so annoying. It's like, no. Oh.
I don't know what the timer's for.
I do. That is where we take... Oh my god, I started the 5-minute timer again. Okay. At this point, this is a little check-in reminder at our 15-minute mark, regardless of how I cut this up, if it's not actually 15 minutes. Are you following us? Are you engaging with our content in a way that is meaningful? Are you supporting...
Is this like a subscribe to my...
Are you supporting disabled queer
Sponsored
people
by
during
Audible.
disability...
We're not sponsored.
Stop! Oh my god! Are you supporting queer disabled people during Disability Pride Month? Are you sharing our content with other disabled people? Are you sharing our content with your non-disabled friends? It's Disability Pride Month. Don't fucking let us down. We'll make a separate... We'll call you out personally in a video next time if you do not. Hello! It's just a reminder. Follow, like, subscribe. Get us boosted, especially during Disability Pride Month. We deserve it. We deserve it, okay? Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled program.
So anyway, Confessions of Love. I was talking to my friend about this and how I don't know how to properly enter a relationship because I've watched so much shoujo anime that I keep thinking that I need to confess my love on a rooftop with fireworks.
Oh, you were talking about this. Oh my god.
I really genuinely don't know how to enter a relationship without being like, I like you. Help.
I think what you need to do is just learn Japanese like fully, and then propose, like confess your love to somebody, and then they'll have no idea what's going on. But it will be just as dramatic as you want it to be.
I just need to find someone who watches as much shoujo anime as I do, and then we can both just confess to each other on a rooftop.
I'll record it. I'll record it.
Anyway, JP's lesbian older sister.
I don't think we've gotten to this one yet.
We've met his sister.
Okay, JP's older sister, Laura, voiced by a lesbian comedian, because every lesbian is a comedian. Don't know what that's about. Lesbian comedians.
Actually, all my lesbian friends are comedians. Wait. Well, I guess not you.
I'm also barely a lesbian. I also am a comedian, by the way. I'm fucking hilarious. Anyway, Laura is voiced by Fortune Feemster. Is that what that is?
I can't read your writing.
Well, this is directly from the wiki.
Oh, I did watch this episode without you.
Oh, that's why I don't know who the fuck Laura is. Laura is voiced by Fortune Feemster. Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know. Stand-up comedian Fortune. I cannot pronounce that. I am sorry. But that being said,
from North Carolina.
She's shown to be a lesbian and in a relationship?
Yes, she is shown being in a relationship with a girl named Kat in the episode Juxtaterrestrial.
Juxtaterrestrial.
Thank you.
It's supposed to be a play on extraterrestrial because JP believes that he's an alien.
Wait, what?
JP thinks that he's an alien because he's so different.
So basically, JP's me. Not only am I hyper flexible, I'm a little country dude. I'm long and lanky and taller than a lot of my friends, give or take a few friends.
Literally, I can assign them JP, and then the second that I watched this episode, I ran into the living room. I was like, JP's confirmed hypermobile.
Yeah. So we believe that I have EDS or some sort of other form of hypermobility. That being said, it did not save me from spraining my ankle. This is a gay park, so what's it worth? Anyway, this is a side-by-side photo of me and JP. To audio-only listeners, it is exactly what you think it might be. And if you are worried that you're missing out, go to our YouTube
Orion
channel.
Is very much from Missouri.
If you audio-only listeners, if you're worried you're missing out, go watch the YouTube channel. It's literally Into the Studio. You may have to search it with Ellie Desatel to find us, because Into the Studio is very generic.
But for any listeners who are visually impaired, just know that Orion is very country.
I'm wearing overalls right now. And a little plant shirt.
Okay, so, oh my god,
yeah. Let us relax, shift our legs, get a little stretchies out here right now.
So we're gonna talk about
everyone take a stretch break real fast, and make sure you're still in frame.
So we're gonna talk about now the two Honeysuckle Rangers. Are they confirmed to be gay, or is the actor just gay?
I know. I think they're confirmed to be gay. Let me double check.
Well, anyway,
live right
at
now.
least at the very least, Raj is voiced by the gay actor.
Hold on, no, just let me look this up right now.
Intermission music. So there's two Honeysuckle Rangers. If you don't know who the Honeysuckle Rangers are, they're from the other side of the creek past the highway.
Dressed like honeysuckles.
Yes. And their names are Raj and Sean.
Raj is... Yep.
Raj is voiced by the gay actor Parvesh China, and they're implied to have feelings for each other, but then it was confirmed in season 4.
The episode Creek something extravaganza. Yeah, click and look at it.
It's confirmed in the episode. Yeah, Creek Talent Extravaganza.
Talent extravaganza.
Gay.
My note here literally says gay. You don't have to say anything else. Fucking look at them. Audio only listeners. It is going to be a photo of the Honeysuckle Rangers being gay on screen.
So
that's it.
Yeah, I love them because they're just quirky, you know.
I saw them and I knew that they were gay. So there's that.
So there's now the
Let me talk about. No, because it's confusing. Let me talk about Angel for a second. I don't think I've seen Angel. By the way, Angel Jose is a character that is voiced by Angel Lorenzana. Both use they them, and the character's also named after the voice actor, which is sick. I always love when they do that. But the character Angel Jose is confirmed non-binary agender, uses they them pronouns. They also run some sort of daycare in the Creek for the Creek citizens' siblings who are too young to take care of themselves. So full on daycare babysitter, like agender. Like, I don't, that seems like a stereotype to me. Because that seems like a big stereotype to me because I fit that stereotype.
Oh my god.
Let me hold on. I'll let you talk about Murmur Kid in a second, but
you say it like that.
Essentially, Angel, the voice actor, could stop trying to hold hands with me behind the camera.
To stretch.
Okay, well, stretch not holding hands with me.
Orion doesn't like me.
Essentially, from what I understand, the voice actor's cartoon self, the character Angel Jose, used they them pronouns before the voice actor used they them pronouns, which I think is kind of neat.
We love self-discovery.
Absolutely. I feel like it's one of the things where like Angel was like, the voice actor was like, yeah, I'm cool with that, and then it was like, oh, yeah, I'm cool with that. I don't know. We'll find out. Get in frame. You're out of frame. No. That's why the cis heads are taking over, because you can't stay in frame.
Anyway, non-binary character Merkid. 100% non-binary, seen in Beyond the Creek and also in Key of the Creek.
They had like a cameo in Key of the Creek. It's one of the sewer kids I mentioned earlier, and
sewer kids are amazing.
They full on like have like the web gloves and like matching like fins, like the flippers.
The second that I saw them on screen, I was like, this is where Orion would live if like they
have a shaved head, by the way, and big eyelashes. I batted my eyelashes for audio only.
You gave them the Megamind face.
Oh shit, I can't see when I take my glasses off.
You gave them the Megamind face.
Oh my god,
how could you do this to our visual viewers?
I can do this. I'm probably gonna cut that out. I'm gonna blur that.
Please don't.
I'm gonna blur it.
Please keep it.
Anyway, any last remarks about Merkid?
I love them,
and that they are essentially me, because I'm also them and JP.
Yeah, I while I am a Cancer Sun, Scorpio Moon, and I'm also a water bitch. I really identify with mermaids, so.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm currently on a mermaid kick, and if The Sims 4 does not sponsor me, I will lose my shit, because it is my hyperfixation, and right now I am going off about mermaids, because I got the expansion. That being said, now that we've reached the end of our kind of list, how do we feel that this queer representation holds up? It was released recently. Do we feel that it is more than adequate? Because I think so.
I think so. I think how it normalized it is, and how the fact that Cartoon Network hasn't canceled it yet.
Ooh, the fact that it has a season 5 coming out confirmed.
Yeah, and that also people of person of color.
It's
oh my god, POC lead.
Yes.
And like a bunch of queer characters. The fact that Cartoon Network actually is keeping it on the air, which I mean, like, historically has been okay, because, like, you know, Steven Universe pioneered that way or whatever. Disney's the one who's like, No.
The thing I want to say that's maybe saving it is because it's so normalized that these characters are queer that it's not like a big, oh my god, this show is queer characters. So like it's like under the radar almost.
Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network are doing an absolutely fantastic job at animated cartoon representation.
Yes. Anyway, I'm trying to be a storyboarder or animation assistant on Cartoon Network, so hire me.
I'm so glad that
You never know. You never who knows who's listening or
I'm so glad that I started watching this show.
Yes.
Shout out to a person I met on Hinge who told me to watch this show. Shout out to Kathy.
Shout out to Kathy. We love you.
Yeah, we love you. Because I had heard of Craig of the Creek, but like when they were talking about like loving cartoons or whatever, they were like, oh, like this is what I'm currently binging right now, and I was like, you know what, I will.
So I say we give this a stamp of approval. Hold your thumb up so we can get a good a stamp of approval.
Wait, we gotta give the
stamp of approval for pretty decent queer representation, especially with how it's normalized and how it's approached and all the BIPOC leads and the such a large variety of characters in this show, and it's entertaining. And I really think if you are at all interested in anything, go watch it. That being said, we have reached the end of our episode. Stop petting me like a dog.
I'm not. I'm flipping their hair up. They got
God.
a lot of cowlicks.
I'm not going to do a 360 tour of my cowlicks right now, okay? I'm trying to end the episode. Stop being a menace.
Anyway, follow us on Instagram at @into_the studio and at Twitter @into the studio, which Twitter's not super active. You're better off on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then, of course, YouTube, Into the Studio 323. Follow me at Matt Bassini Official.
And follow me at Nylon's Ghost.
I love you.
I hate you.
I was talking to our listeners, but
okay. No, I know. I was talking to our listeners too.
Well,
it's the red and blue thing, the yin and yang. We have to balance it out. Don't worry about it. You get love and hate all in one episode.
All right.
That being said,
goodbye. I'm gonna go memorize 9 pages.
Afterlife. But that being said, like, follow, subscribe, share with your friends, especially for Disability Pride Month. Help us out, okay?